Hello everybody and welcome back. As we see, our theater is finished in all its glory, and right here in the middle, surrounded by a few bushes there, and yeah, it's taking into account quite a lot of houses. I realize, of course, that here we don't really have that many houses, but still, it's not that big of a deal, you know, because we're going to have another theater then here at some point when we advance with our city. Also, my forester is finished, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. And yeah, those things are working. We should have now 700 research points. It's not quite there, but it is pretty close, and we researched quite a lot as well. We have a problem though, and that is still the food. So the food is running out, but this is a bug because we have lots of food, as we can see, for example, here in the market. People just don't purchase the food, so there is a bug right now. At least in my opinion. I don't know if it's really a bug with you as well if you play this game, but in my case here, they don't purchase the food from the markets, which is a bit annoying. What I can also see is, look at that, we have 100 furniture, for example, here in store on the market, and those people here, well, they just won't purchase the furniture. So people are not using the market at all, which is a big surprise to me, but they're not using it at all. There's not a single, well, guy or person that purchases stuff from the market. So what I will try to do instead, since the market is pretty useless, I'm going to get rid of this market here. So we have all the resources again that were within the market, and you probably guessed it, I'm going to have a storage yard instead of it, right? It's not pretty, a storage yard, but in that case, it's the only solution, in my opinion, to have something here where we can store these resources. And that's exactly what I want to do here. And as we can see, we do have then this whole center here is a storage yard, a huge storage yard, and people should then just purchase these things, right? Or get it for themselves. I mean, they're not going to purchase it, but they're getting it then. As we can see, it is piling up again, the resources that we had in store. And there they are, all the missing resources. So both of my markets were a huge pit where people were just throwing in the resources, and they disappeared. Because I already thought, I felt like there is something wrong with my economy, but it seems like it's not. It's just these markets here. And what we can see as well is I've lost a lot of houses with the upgrading back, or well, degrading back to level 2, and now they're upgrading again since they have the resources. So there is another upgrade happening, level 4 again. Let's just check this one here. We are getting closer to the paper mill, or paper maker again, which is something. Now I'm going to do the same thing with this market here. I hope a patch at some point fixes that, but well, we have some storage yards here again. Not the prettiest thing, but it should be workable. We could also have, what should we have instead of that? We might just also have a warehouse, right? Let's just have a look at the cards there. We might just go with a warehouse as well. Warehouse is better than a storage yard for sure. Oh, and there it is. And then we got the warehouse. And let's just try and squeeze in a warehouse here. We can actually do this. And then we should not need those storage yards here. So let's get rid of them again. In fact, let's have the warehouse a bit differently here. Actually, let's have it let's have it here, because I don't want to have it too close there to my... Oh, and we have unlocked the paper maker. Let's purchase it. We can make, I think with wood, we can make the paper then. And I don't want to have it too close to the theater. And we have a bit of space here now for, I think, a library then we can squeeze in here for more research points. Also, I would like to have a few more houses. So there we have a few more. We are always more or less at our population limit. The reason for that is that my people are schooly pooping all day long, and we get more and more children every day. So there we have a few more houses then, and probably another one here, right? So we do have quite a lot of wood anyway. What is that? This storage yard looks different, doesn't it? Seems like it has some stone ground or something like that, because there is dirt and there is stone. Ah, now it's stone, okay. Perhaps it upgraded by itself. There we have the warehouse then, and that's it for now. We have the cannabis. As we can see, we also have now, for example, 150 pottery available again all of a sudden. That wasn't there before. And I will continue now building a few more houses, because of course this boosts our population. Then as we can see, we have 200 space now, 157 living here, so the more children are coming in now, we can also then fulfill it. And since we now finally have fixed our, well, luxury supply. We now have a real boost here also in house level 4, so the inventor's workshop is pretty close as well, and level 5 with the stone road that I really want shouldn't be that far away anymore, right? So the more luxury goods we have, of course, the better. And we do have the clothes now in again more often. Wine is still missing, so this gives me now finally a motivation as well to go with the wine, or to go for wine. Cannabis should be fine though. And I would also like to have the paper mill, so this produces the paper out of, yeah, I reckon it is, well, wood. So let's have the paper mill down here. As we can see, we still have a hunting lodge and a fruit gatherer here. The fruit gatherer is still working, right? They're all still working. I don't know if that refreshes though, if it's too low then. Where should we have the paper mill then? Down here we have our industry, right? Let's do this here. We have a bit of space there, and the paper maker can just fit in there. In that case, let's have him up here. And yeah, thanks for the tip, by the way, that I can have this overlay there as well. And then we can have a paper mill here. So here I can squeeze in then another iron smelter if I want at some point to have this boost there as well that we need sometimes. This also consumes 40 less input. We should put it there because I think we are going to consume some wood here. And I'm also looking for the candle maker. We should get the candle maker at some point. We do have some wild cards. Let's also get the immigration card there. Activate that and activate the wild card, and let's just see where we have something that we can use for our beeswax and honey. As we can see, we have 330 beeswax already in our storage, and I want to use that. There's the winery for our grapes that we might have then at some point. The typical Sleepy Hollow wine has a very earthly taste to it. Where is my beeswax or candle maker? There's the beeswax. There's the candle maker. Produces candles from beeswax and cotton wicks. Oh, we don't have cotton. So for the candles, I cannot do that yet. I will need some sheep ranch or something like that. Wait a second. Are we not researching that? Yes, we are researching sheep ranch. So it's only a matter of time now, while winter is upon us again. Wood we have plenty of, that is good. Iron ore we should have quite a lot of, well, yeah, 180 because we purchased that. And the fish, I don't think we need importing fish anymore since we now solved the food pit, or where the food is going. So I could use this for another trade, or import or export. Let's use this for an export since we do actually have quite a lot of surplus now in certain goods. For example, my tools, and they're really worth it. So let's just go for steel tool, 25 each, and my target is that I want to have at least 400. Let's make 500, just in case the supply chain breaks at some point. Having 500, we have 900 almost, and now I'm going to sell a lot of those goods, right? Let's also increase the quantity per trade, and I really want to see how much we actually can sell here now. I think there was a profit there. And we sold, I think, 100 of it, making a bit of money there as well. I think we sold 100. That might make sense. Another paper mill is coming up in all its glory. There it is. Let's just see what it really consumes. It is the wood, as expected. Let's upgrade that so it consumes 50% less wood. And we have the book here as well, consumes 40% less input. I hope it stacks. Otherwise, it wouldn't make much more sense. And let's also upgrade the workers here so that we really have lots of people for the paper. And I would like to know what paper is then. Is that a luxury good? Used for research and bookmaking. We have a research center. And we have finished the sheep farm. We could go with the cattle ranch then right away. Let's go with the cattle ranch. And sheep ranch. There it is. For agriculture. It's a huge building once again. We have our farms and ranches up here. So let's do the same thing with the sheep. In that case, once again, think about the stacking. We do need to stack those ranches at some point, right? To get the maximum efficiency out of them. Let's just see, we don't really have that much space here anymore. Of course, we have lots of space here, but I want to have my town expanding into that direction. So this is kind of like the end then here, this road there. And here we already have the pig farm. So I'm going to have lots of pig farms there. By the way, do we have another pig farm available? Because I would love to have another pig farm there. Industry wildcard, snatch, pottery, sheep ranch, another one. Yeah, let's have 2 sheep ranches right away. This gives me food and wool at the same time. Boy. There we have some space, right? Can we have them here? No. There we have some desert tiles. And on desert you can't have a sheep farm. And up here we have lots... No, actually we have lots of desert here too, right? No, this seems to be fine. Where is the wine? There's the wine. There! Here! Let's claim this province. It is relatively close. And we can have the sheep ranches there. Yeah. What we'll need though is another bridge. This is working very good. Then we can connect it to the other side. What we're going to have on the other side right away is a warehouse. So I'm going to need a warehouse. Alright, there it removed industry. Might be that. And there we might have a warehouse. Alrighty, the warehouse has been placed and now we can have these sheep ranches. Oh, and look at how big they are. It's truly incredible. There we have the grape. There we have the grape. I'm probably going to use this area then for the grape. Let's get with the road all the way up there. And let's purchase this one right away. You found grape seeds. Very good. And then we will have the sheep right here. Gosh, there is so little space here. I mean, they take a lot of space. It's incredible. 2 of them. There they are. And I get the combo bonus there as well. And whoa, we are pretty much on the other side soon of our little island there. And there I'm going to have the road then for the wine, right? Because here we can have wine in that area. So just where we have the sheep, we also have the fields then. And yeah, we have nice fertility in this area there. And there are the grape seeds. Let's unlock them. So grape wines has been unlocked now as well that we can use. While we continue now building those things here. And I just love how my settlers flood the area, getting clear of everything, because we got some rocks here as we can see. There's lots of wood coming out of it. Some stone as well that we need to get rid of. I just love that, watching it. As the sheep farms will emerge in this new world. By the way, yeah, we have the warehouse thing here. And I think I now know what the logistics office is for. So this, when you haul specified resources from within the radius to its delivery target in 50 unit bulks. And that is most likely that when I have my industry far away, this is not that far away, you know, it's rather close. But I think if I have it far away, like over here for example, we might then have a warehouse there, and the logistics office is taking then the resources out of the warehouse and delivers it to another warehouse of my target. So I think that's what it's for. I think this is still close enough for everything. So I think these warehouses are closely connected so people can hold them from one side to the other. But if it's too far away, I think we'll need the logistics office then. So that's what I at least think it is. Perhaps we need 2 of that, or we only need 1 and have then a warehouse in its location. Might be something like that. We might actually try this already, or have to use it already with the wine then here. We still have another area that we could use then there as well. We have so much influence, it's ridiculous. Money as well, by the way, 18,000. I think because, yep, we are selling steel tools. Right, and that surplus goes right into our money, so we are on the track there of upgrading our town hall soon. Up here, I want to have my wine done, so that we have the farms. I will need to have another warehouse there. Right, so there's the warehouse, and here we can then have our fields of wine. Oh, there can't be so big. This is fine. So there's one, and then I'm going to have another farm there right away. There. Oh, what is going on here? Little red deer. Oh, it seems like, is that right? Is it right what I'm thinking right now? That all the game, because we don't really have that much game here in these areas as we can see, that all the game disappeared from that side to the other one, to this one there. Yeah, and by the way, of course, the overlay, once the overlay is gone, we have all the trees again. So for a moment there I thought we weren't having any trees anymore. But of course we still have them. Let's just add another field there as well. So we have now these 3 fields, and all of them are going with the grape wines. Righto. Sheep farms still in construction, but having all the resources already. My warehouse is ready here as well. Look at the resources I'm having now. It really all vanished in the markets. It's pretty much incredible. And now I'm full with resources. House level 4. What would they need? Candles. Candles is definitely something they need. Cannabis is also a luxury tier, or luxury good they want. So we might just go with a few more of these cannabis farms then. Right, I think here in that area we have the cannabis, but look at that. Fertility is not really there. Right, here we still have some. I don't think people mind living next to a cannabis farm. Could I have it here, a farm? No, I cannot. But I could have another one here. Yeah, this is working. So this is all going to be cannabis. We want to have as much of that as possible. Houses are too far away, so that we have the problem again. Even though I don't think the houses are too far away. A caravan has arrived. Let's sell something. We have lots of furniture in store. Can sell a bit of that. And leather is something we need an input of though. Since we have iron ore, wood is not that important anymore, I think. So let's go with leather for now. I think leather, first of all, it's cheap. And second of all, we do need it for our clothes. We don't have anything else then. Right, so leather is now for the import. And I think, yeah, some more immigrants is very much appreciated. We have lots of housing space. And I want to reach that level 200 or 200 skill. And as we can see, they deliver also with the cannabis now to this warehouse there. And the next warehouse is coming up. And our first sheep farm is up now as well. So that we got our sheeps. Do they have names? They don't have names. And we have produced 1,000 beer. There we get another quest for that, the Master Brewer, a global slot. So all my breweries get now 30% efficiency if I equip that. I don't know if I should do that though. With the sheep ranch, both of them are working now. They have a worker each. I think that's it for now. Kill when above full capacity. I think we can keep it like that. The next warehouse here is coming up. And there it is, another warehouse. It's just now about these farms. They're too far away. Even though, you know, we had the same problem with the coal mine on the other side, and even the coal mine is working now. Right, so we are producing coal here, and at 100%, 190% efficiency as well. But I think we can get rid of that problem once we have the better roads. Perhaps they extend the reach, right? And for that, we do need 4 level 5 houses. And that is something I'm working on right now. So they would need, for example, well, cannabis is fine. Beer should be fine then as well. Luxury 3 is books. Books is something we don't have yet, even though I have the paper mill. We have 140 paper already. And the wine would be something. That's tier 2. So books, right? And jewelry. But a book... yeah, book manufacturer or something like that might be fine. If we find something like that. Okay, for the book we need the printing press, and for that we do need 36 level 5 houses. Okay, so that is not something I can do, but I think to reach level 5, beside cannabis, we need cloth, right? We don't have that much cloth at the moment because obviously I had a problem there with the leather supply, but we now have leather, so that should hopefully be working then. And for the candles we do need the, I think the wool or cotton. Is it cotton? I think we need cotton actually. So perhaps we do have something... For that, we have the dye farming. There's cotton farming. Oh, this is far away. Cotton farming is far away. We might import cotton for now, since we produce some other stuff. Yeah, I think this is viable. I think this is totally viable. We produce so many steel tools that we can sell. Look at the money. Even though we are importing now the leather as well, it's perfectly fine. So we do need more of these import offices, trading posts. Another research is done. Let's just see the bank. A bank sounds like a good idea. Let's go with the bank. The cattle ranch we have, so I could go with that then as well. Let's actually have the cattle ranch. Let's see. Can we have them here? yeah, because then I might have the cattle ranch on this side and the sheeps on that side, even though I don't think that I need more than 2 sheep farms there. Let's have the cattle. The cattle ranch coming up. Very good. Ah, I love that. Food resource is low. Oh yeah, it is low. And we do need more of these trading offices. Trading company. There it is, another one that I would like to squeeze in. And we get level 2 efficiency because of that. Let's also upgrade the efficient hauling for the trading import. And we are at 187 population now, while my sheeps are getting done. Oh, yeah, this is not working. Houses are too far away. That's permanent, it seems. We might actually... I have no idea how to counter that. We might build some houses up here. Right? Far away from the center. We already did that once down here with those 2 houses there. And they're working. They're actually also upgrading. So I think we might just squeeze in a few houses here. Like 2 houses there. And those houses would be then for these farms there. These are the farmer houses. Makes sense. You have houses from time to time in the countryside. So why not just have them here? Alright, well, all of this is being built and we explore new territory. Stay tuned.